Hello, hello, hello. We are into it. And this is the final of the three, that is. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, second semi-final game. This is the decider who goes through to the finals to meet Farid Rommel and Homayun. And yeah, really close fight last time. So go back and watch that if you got time. Really close. And on the left we have, I believe this is Homer again. And he's on Rapana again. And Stardekk is on 20th Panzer. Whereas on the right hand side we've got Yamin on 3rd Armoured. And his teammate Gonzo on... what did he pick now? Corporal 6th. Corporal Territorial, the Romanian. So, interesting. I imagine they're all unbalanced again. Now, this map can be a bit brutal. On the 2v2 is really interesting what goes over here. Tend to see a lot of fighting, a lot of long-range engagements on this hill. This area often gets quite neglected. It's like people seem to forget it exists. But the dynamics that you usually get here on the 1v1 map, because yeah, the 1v1 map ends, it cuts off about like there-ish. Whereas on this one, having this extra space over here, you can really get in around back, do some annoyance around here. This entire hill becomes a lot more worthwhile fighting over, whereas on the 1v1 it's kind of just like this area. Just this kind of little ridge area here. So it really opens up things with the road coming round here. Makes lots of engagements happen. This road between the two can get used a lot more often. But CQC is going to be good. Rapana makes sense. They've not... I'd say maybe not the best side for Rapana. This side would have been a bit better, I feel, as in getting into these forests here. But if you can get into here, it can kind of secure this fairly well. It's just reinforcement is more the issue, and getting into here should be good. But Rapana up on this hill, defending this ridge, which is usually extremely powerful along this ridge. This kind of does negate that as well over here. If you can get up on and you know, dominate like this area as blue side, cut off the reinforcements here, you can kind of do the same business from these positions and fire down into the valley here and kick the crap out of them. And with all these 4 flags to capture, probably the best bet to really push hard as your blue over here, whereas red side generally wants to dominate over here. Alright, let's see. And we are all balanced again. Let's get this on the angle so we can see what's going on exactly. Let's just see where things are going. So it's fairly defensive. Of course, the flags are in different positions here. So this flag's going to be a bit difficult to defend. We've got one guy coming into here. Central position, kind of normal. Over here, a hell of a lot of stuff. Yeah, you can't reinforce around here, can be annoying. So you've got to put them on this road. And yeah, this is going to be the biggest issue. And smoke coming down. Yeah, makes sense. Going to want to get into here, get this forest, keep it in favour. Already got the single tick going. I believe it's this flag which should be red, but yeah, the reinforcement already are a bit of a pain in the ass. He should get into it in the end. Panja Vernicksuns, however you say that, Vernicksuns. AT rifles in there. We're not seeing any Lartil over there. Got Lartil over here to stop any push. Lartil here to stop any push. A lot of infantry going straight onto the hill. I do like this, and it's criminal that he's got away with this, to be honest. Allowing these to get into here, you really want to be dropping some light armor down here onto the road instantly to get into here. But a sniper down there and a pack in there straight away. So nice aggressive move there. 1410 he's on again. Are we going to see a repeat from the last game? Jakari in the forest here. They should be able to deal with whatever's in here. Armoured rifles and engineers. There's 2 Jakari as well. These engineers should be... They're going to get their TNT off. Nope. Probably going to get mopped up there. This flag, there's not as much in here. Just 1 Jakari in here. So it's probably not going to be able to hold on to that for too much longer. There's a Mutti in there. A lot of armor coming down the road. Panzer 3s. Is that Panzer 4? Yeah, Panzer 4 support. Panzer 3Ls, Panzer 4G. Just the Beretta there. It's not going to help out too much, but we have got the Sherman 76 here. And putting some good range fire. An M1 gun as well. Will come out and help over there soon. Engineers coming in to reinforce. I imagine they're just coming to this forest, trying to secure that. And the Allies caught out in the open here. Jikari will make short work of that, but we've got some really heavy support fire coming in. Is that a long tom? No, 155mm. What is that? Yeah, it's got a terrible rate of fire on it, but, you know, it's doing the trick there. Forcing him back. Blenheim coming in. Lots of cheapo Blenheims. It's not dropping its bombs, though. It's just got it on a move order. Oh, now it's trying to drop its bombs. Is it going to do it? Yep. Might get this at M20. That'll be a nice takedown. You want to get rid of as much recon as possible. And where's the bombs? Nope, missed. Did retreat them in time. Elsewhere on the map, 12-12 secured. He's got back onto here. Secured his flag. Or he's just not been moving him onto the hill. This is free for the taking. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Who's this? Homer. What are you doing? Can he see this? I guess they've not got eyes on this, so maybe he just thinks there's one little thing in here. If these guys sneak out too far, though, they get wiped. He just needs to move these up first. He's just allowing him to reinforce into this area. Mortar's coming in as well, pinning things. Or is that why he retreated him? Moving them back in now. En masse. Alright, Tanko sat the Panzerstreck should sit back. That's good. Nothing coming in. Where's he unloading? Nice, nice. That's what I was thinking. Rare, or possibly even onto here. Good position. Meanwhile, up here, Allies managed to push them out the forest there. Secured their own flag, so the 12-12 is on. And we see the Stalin. The IS-2 out again. Yeah, it does. He is backing this off into the light cover. That does make sense. Off map coming down into this area. Nice, nice, nice. Gets through. Easy enough. There's no AA in this region yet. I was going to say, I expect to see one coming in, and one is coming in. Hotchkiss coming quite far up. Quite far up indeed. Bit dangerous. With all his light armor around, he can just pop out this forest and blap the AA. I'm expecting to see a bit of a plane train coming in. Those 20s Pans are much more versatile than what we had in the last game with Lair. Still managing to hold on to this. The mortar's doing the work. It must be running low on shells at the moment. Actually, my god, it's got a ton of shells in that. That's dumb. It's not going to run out at all. Does it always have that many? Wow. 51. Griller. I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah, I don't think he could actually see that one there. I think it's just a case of you expect there to be some kind of weaponry in here or something. So, and because of the front line, it makes sense to shoot into there. Shikari's stepping forward a little bit, but just on their own, they're not going to do much work there. Does need some reinforcements in here. Needs some kind of armor in this position, I feel. Off map's coming in. There's a lot more Jikari. They're all coming in. Yeah, the bread has been forced back, so that's good. The guerrilla's doing the job here. I see what the plan is now. It's basically firing to here, stop the AT guns firing onto the reinforcement roads. This guy's not got the range, I don't believe. It's not got the range to reach this road from there. Off map goes down, but he does get the charge off, and I believe it only gets 2 charges, so probably getting the money's worth out of that. Let's come back and see how that goes in a second. Over here, Allies pushing in through the forest. The single tick is on again. The off map did the trick over here. Just one Jikari coming in. Nothing else at the moment. 2 leaders in here. Maybe a miscall in, or is he moving? Yeah, he's moving one across over here. Why is he putting it over there? I imagine just boost up the flak would be enough. Mortar half-tracks being a bit of a pain, to say the least. The Dubla did get unloaded early here. That does make sense. I would put it back here. I think it's safer around in this light forest. Then you can move it up to here later on if you're more aggressive. 1410 is on. The off-map is falling down now. And that is pretty damn devastating. Leader's gone down, though. That is very unfortunate. Of all the units to go down, the flag is gained. And I think that should be held. He's now bombing his own units a little bit here. Chikari arriving just in time. The rat men coming in, but the Breeder might deal with them. The Gorilla's just firing on position. These are going to get wiped out over there. Yeah, one goes down to the Breeder, I believe. Or almost. Gorilla needs to just move up a little bit. Start firing into this area. Put him on attack move towards the ridge. It's looking pretty good there. Very light in it. There's nothing in this forest. I'm surprised we're not seeing reinforcements coming into here. They can just move through this forest and cause all kinds of havoc in here. Meanwhile, on the opposite flank, it's that 5-man Jakari squad sat in the forest. They need to be a bit deeper in, a bit too exposed to my liking. The Sissi are moving in now. The artillery's hoping to pick off whatever's in there. This is kind of good because yeah, it seems to be wasting a fair bit of artillery into here, and it's not hitting anything, so it's just like one unit in. So not bringing more in kind of helps out there. Rat men, they need to unload like now. Yep, they need to unload. Should be able to deal with these engineers, all three of them. One of them might go down there. Oh, he's backing off from the TNT. He's going to get hit by it, I think. Might even stun the rest of them. Nope. Rat men in the open here. Pioneers SVT as well. Guerrilla, 2 Panzer IVs coming in, and the commander is coming in as well. We saw a fairly early commander in the last game as well, I believe. Might as well make use of them. These Jakari are going to go down, I think. Should have kept them in there just to hold the flag, because every little flag does help. On the other side, fairly well secured here. Although there's no leader in here. Have we seen another leader come in? Not as yet. No push over here yet. Looks like they've just unloaded. Could be worth having a little probe around this area, especially with the Breeder. Just move him up into the cover a bit more. Get another light gun round here. But this is unusual to see this so open. Similar to the last game. And there's a lot of focus on the flanks. But it's very much a drawn between these two areas. The centre being neglected at the moment, and it's very light as well. I think whoever probes first in these areas is going to get a big advantage. This pack's not even been put into position yet. Not a chance. Needs to move him up to here, or usually here's the better position to cover anything coming down too deep down the road. And is that another big boom? Yeah. Another 155 over there. No incursions made onto this hill, but there's no flags to gain back here. But it can be deeply annoying if you get a pack gun up onto here. Onto this area especially. Try and cover off this road. That's if you get more aggressive into this area. Push things into here. Lay down some fire. Can be annoying. And an AA piece up here as well. Can be pretty damn brutal. But there's more. Looks like there's more artillery coming in. From the Allied side. The single tick is on again. And very, very aggressive from the Axis. I wonder if their decks are deep enough this time. I hope so. Don't want to see a repeat of last time. I do actually feel like it was more like they just lost. They just ran out of units at the end. I don't think they were particularly heavily out-traded at all, as we saw at the end of that game. But let's see what the Axis can do this time. And Ratman getting pounded. Is that his own mortar? Or is it these guys? Oh, engineers go down. These rifles will go down soon as well. So manage to muscle their way through. Oh, IS-2 penned. M1 gun is falling back now. Could go down here. That'd be a pretty bad loss. It's all over the shop. It's going to go down, I'm sure of it. Oh, no, no. M1 can't see it now. M5 can't see it. Oh, dear. Oh, my God. That's just a brutal bombardment here. Oh, we see the mobile. The mobile long tom. Beautiful. The big dick gun. Looks like he's just about getting out alive there. Panzer III goes down. IS-2 looks like he's got out. Not heavily damaged, but he's definitely suffered some damage. Guerrilla hoping to take out the M1, I imagine. Yep. But doom! He might go down out to the M1. Needs to get another hit off. He's backing it off, though. Not risking it. Stalin firing right down this road. Crazy vision over there. And Rapara troops, they have been pushed off this hill now. I think just this incessant barrage of artillery and mortars. Oh my lord, look at them all. What's the rate of fire on these things? 8 rounds per minute. It's pretty tasty. 5 damage. Plenty of shells. And it's a radio as well. Yeah, so looking good there. Radio range is like 1500 meters. So yeah, got all this area covered. It's actually firing at the pack over here though. Coating coming in. Another one. We're not seeing any planes coming out over here. Or maybe there was. I missed them though. Really heavy into the artillery on the Allied side here. Panzer IV will probably go down to the M5 if he doesn't back off. He is backing off though. IS-2 does live. The M5, I believe it can blab that thing. Can blab it quite hard if he gets eyes on that again. And we see T-26 is coming in now. Coming down the main road, he's just going to drop into the light cover. I'm not sure what the plan is for those. Maybe bring them round here. There's no attack coming into this flag either, as of yet. It's usually something I see quite often, and try and like just drive into here, get some AT weapons into here, some support weapons, get your infantry to come across. We'll see how that goes. On this side again, not a lot going on. Let's switch perspectives for a bit here. Let's look at the Axis side of things. Oh, Rat Member TNT now. 3 Swarmies, really nice, really nice unit. 12-man squad as well. Terrible at any kind of long range though. Managing to survive there. Good in CQC. The TNT really does a telling job there. And there's a Jumbo. There's a Jumbo and there's a T-34-85. The packs had to back off. Needs to bring him back out again. Can probably destroy this T-34. This is looking a bit risky down here. There's a Marder. Oh yeah. This Marder can deal with the Jumbo if he gets at him. The pack is just going to bounce off that Jumbo all day long. Very light back here. Kind of a worrying thing going on. And we've got Kalisari Moto coming in. Yes, really starting to push into Pioneer Assault now in here. What have they got? Double Flamers. Double Flamers and Orita. Oh, geez. Yeah, this flag's going to go down. We're going to see 12-12 fairly soon. On this side, Axis, the way they're pushing in. Here we go. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. I was expecting it to come around this way, actually, but... yeah, this is... I can't believe this is so neglected. Yeah, coming across here, they're just going to get picked off by a lot of weaponry. Going to lose a few of these, I feel. Needs to just bring them down this road. Fast move them around here. And up close, they can deal with this thing, no problem. It is a Stuart, I believe. Yeah. Sissy moving out as well now. Just straight on attack move. You can take out this Dubler as well. That would be really nice. And this artillery is becoming a bit of a pain. I don't think they've really got an answer to it. 105. We've only got one out at the moment. And they've got their own 155 in here. Again, 3 rounds per minute. Not the best rate of fire. This thing is pretty darn good as a counter battery. 6 rounds per minute, 5 damage. Which is actually worse than these. Oh dear. 155 going to go down here. This one, yeah, it needs to get mass them and put them all on counter battery. It's the way to go. It looks like that's what he's trying to do. Yeah, they're all on counter battery. So if he manages to pick off a couple of these, it'd be good. If they're firing at this, it's going to be a pain, though. It's just going to move straight out of the way. Flag is gained over here. The loss over here has been countered. Getting back into this forest, there's a lot of troops coming in here. These will be able to deal with it. Some are going to get picked off for sure. The pack needs to move out. Needs to move out and engage this T-24. I mean T-34. Losing too many units. Unload. Yep. Just got the leader here now to hold the front line. The recon units are going to struggle against the flamers as well. Need some mortars back here if you can get them in. Got Werferhammer and that will do the job as well. There's so much artillery on the Allied side here. They're keeping the tick going though. Losing this flag's not terrible, not the end of the world. This is really making me worried though. It's making me anxious looking at this. The Jumbo can kind of go straight down the road. Oh, oh, oh. Pack 43. This will be able to destroy the Jumbo. But the Jumbo is off the road now into the light cover. Let's move back onto the other flank. They're keeping up the pressure in here. T-26s. We will be able to sustain a bit of damage from this heavy battery of artillery. Some counter battery coming in as well, but they're keeping it on. Unfortunately, they're being split. If you just focus these ones over here, I think it would be a better bet. T-26. Popping its nose out a bit too far, getting taken down there. Not ideal. Latte could move out here, can probably pick off these, all of them. But he's highly stressed at the moment, so if he nips back in and out of cover, we'll stand a decent chance. What's that? What was that? Whatever it was, it did the trick. Was that just one rocket from what? From a Werframen? Was that just one rocket? Just fired a single rocket. Oh dear. This is looking pretty bad. Has he brought in more artillery here as well? It's 3 of these 100mm. 2 of them too close together, and they're getting pinned at once. And you might get wiped out then. Now we've got Su-76 coming in. Mobile artillery. The Werframen is not firing again at the moment. Did he actually reposition it at least so it doesn't get destroyed? CC in a nice spot, getting some eyes. It's going to get blown up if he stays there though. T-26, I don't know why he's advancing so far. Alright. No, you just need to reverse that thing now. Has he spotted it? No, he's going to go down. Unfortunate. Is he going to take... Is he actually going to get it? No! Oh, fail. Big fail. He's going to die for nothing, I think. Is he... Alright, he's backing off now. Backing off. Too late, though. Unfortunate. Still got the flag over here, though. Let's swing back round to this angle. So, ally side, a lot of armour, a lot of units ready to come in and try and take this back at some point. Supplies, plenty of those. Oh! Oh! This is why you don't set up your artillery on a road. Or has he just done that on purpose? He's just been hammering down here with the artillery. And, yes, unloaded 4 units here. That's pretty bad. Well, pretty good for the Axis. They've still got a single tick going. 20 minutes. Oh, no, sorry. 30 minutes remaining. 20 minutes gone. So we're entering into C phase now. Everyone's going to have a lot of points. These 2 units are still too close together for my liking. Or we might see them go down now. There goes 1. Second one's likely to go down too if he doesn't move them. But we've got more of these coming in. Again, a bit too close for my liking. Out here is fine. Put them here. Need to spread them out a bit more. This forest is held pretty effectively, and as I suspected, we are seeing the push coming in this way. The Jumbo going straight down the road. Pack 43 has been pinned. The half-tracks are just trying to destroy him. If this Panzer IV takes these out, that's going to be good. He's desperately trying to get this pack. Is he going to manage it? He's going to surrender it? Oh, no. Panzer IV saves him just about. Needs to recover this. I think the Calasari are just pounding away. Needs to be firing at the pack and destroying that. If this recovers and gets a Jumbo, it'd be pretty bad loss. Is he bringing in another Jumbo just yet? No. T-34's coming in. And there's nothing happening in the centre still. Because on Axis now, I'd be thinking about, you know, we've got a good tick going. We've got the 12. 12-12 is back on. This is turning into an absolute nightmare. Proper bloodbath. So I'll be thinking about reinforcing units into this area, into around here. Trying to get units into this forest as soon as possible. And then maybe just make a massive concerted push with a smoke cover onto this hill. Straight down this road. I'm sure it can be done. Of course, God vision, always helpful. Werframen, going for the Jumbo. Pack 43, didn't quite get eyes on him. I think he's going to take out Stewart, which is something. Have we got a commander out on this side? Don't believe we have. I don't think we saw a commander from... Oh, yeah, there we do. We've got one over here. It's not covering the whole map, though. And likewise, the commander over here just all focused on this side of the map, which does make sense. This is usually where there's a hell of a battle going on. As you can see, they managed to gain this flag here. Oh, and I've just lost the one in the forest. Back to a 12-12. And the artillery is keeping up with the pounding. And I think this is manually targeting. This is the way to go. And again, it's right on a reinforcement road. He's going to unload this pack. That is sad sight to see. You really need to move them further away from the road. It's not going to help anyone. Got SQ-105s over here. 155 mils. Got a lot of them out now. I think he's just got them on counter battery. He needs to be sort of aiming more. He just needs to get a lucky kill off on these mobile things. They're just shooting and moving by the looks of it. Playing really well with them. But it's still got a single tick going. Allies pushing. Oh my god, they've pushed up onto the hill. Ju-88 coming in to try and bomb them out. Managed to get his bombs off by the looks of it. Panzer III in here. Can it take out the T-34-85? Doesn't look like it can at the moment. Can he get his... It's got its APCR. Gets a pen. I've got a 120 mil. This has got the heat on it. This will be able to destroy him. He's not got any veterancy on it, unfortunately. I like to bring these with like one vet on them if you can. Just use them for the AT capabilities. T-34-85 leader coming up onto the hill. Making a mad dash for it. The Pak-43 did go down, and now we see two BF-109s coming in, trying to bomb out the tank. Think they're going to succeed. They might kill the gorilla at the same time here. One of them gets a bomb off. And he goes down. Good. Gorilla survives. Nice. Just about managing that. AAPC is quite far up here. Could do with bringing another one round here. Lots of Strelky DP coming in. Dubler is coming right out into the central position here. Bit risky. I would go for something a bit more defensive at this point. Maybe on it. Yeah, I don't know actually. I don't know. Into here. Not much difference of where I might have put it myself. But they're really going for the aggression here. The allies on this flank. Got not a bad chance of getting this flag. The half tracks. Alright. There's just DPs in it. There's a Jakari, but they do have anti-tank rifles in Rapana, so he might be a bit worried about them. But T-34-85's sucking up a lot of shots here. Is he going to be able to get this gorilla? Ooh, between the buildings. Panzer III's in this range are pretty good weapons against a T-34-85. Back on the other flank. Managed to gain this flag back. It looks fairly well secured now. Looks like a fair amount of infantry has gone down. I'm still worried about this flag over here. I'm really surprised there's nothing, just nothing over here. It's just shocking me. And finally, we got the allies on the tick. Halfway through. So if they keep this up, they can probably grind it back and get a victory at this rate. And we see the biplane bombers coming in. Taken out one T-34-85. I'm not sure if they did take that out or if that was taken out by the Panzer IIIs. But the armor's going to struggle staying on here now. Jumbo's still alive over here. Gaining this flag. This is where it's coming from, the tick. Ratman coming down here. Panzer IV. But this is a support one, I believe. Yes, it is. With the heat on it, not too terrible, actually. Probably a better chance of getting through this armor. And we've got Marders coming round here as well. They will be able to pound away at this Jumbo fairly effectively. Just need to unload these guys back into the light forest. Keep this flag secured. That looks like exactly what he's doing. So we'll be back to a 12-12 fairly shortly. There we go. He's unloaded, hasn't it? Nope. Oh, right. Not needed to. The artillery fight's still going on. We've got SK-18s. Two of them being called in. Looking to unload them. Whoa, my God. This is one hell of an artillery slog. it is a map where you're going to need a fair bit of artillery, I have to say. Now. Let's just reassess what's going on. No movement in the centre. Artillery pounding. So the Allies are really sort of pushing it back at the axis now. This looks fairly well secured. I imagine we're going to see a big Wolfram shot into here, which is going to kill almost everything. And a push back in. Yeah, no, Ratman coming in to prepare for that. SK-18s now unloaded. Two of them are firing away, or one of them was. Counter battery. It's more a case of them just running out of supplies at the moment, isn't it? The assault on the hill's not kind of worked out, but now it's just pounding everything with artillery, and then it's going to push back in, I imagine. Wolfram in a dangerous spot here. Looks like he's got eyes on that at some point, and he's really going for him. The munitions might go down. Munitions are going to be really important in this game, considering how much artillery is in play. He's not feeling a need to push back into this forest. I don't think it would hurt to do that. This looks too dangerous, splitting these up here. I imagine he's quite worried about AT weapons just sneaking around in this forest. Wolfram might go down. The munitions is falling back at least. It's going to save it. Oh, spoke too soon. My God. Oh dear. And again, this is the issue we've got on the road. He's lucky to get these through. Like, enough has been unloaded though. Why oh why? It's like noob era from like seasoned pros right here, basically. It's kind of funny. But I know the feeling. I was like, quick, get the artillery in action, get it going right now. Just unload it on the road. Not great. Even these ones here, these are reinforcement roads. That's why I'm saying this spot here and out here. Out here. Not directly on the roads. It's a problem. Oh. Half track, rushing forward, trying to get that. But nope. The pack is in play here. Alright, now we're seeing a bit more action in like the River Valley area. But in response to that, we're seeing a hell of a lot of mortar half-tracks firing at these guys. And likely going to blow them to smithereens. Pack 43 is in here as well. Wow. It's revealing itself, so imagine it's going to get targeted quite quickly. And yeah, there we go. Might go down to this one shot. Oof, nearly. Needs to get that out of there super fast. Yeah, it looks like he's moving it off. But yeah, nice attempt there. A little bit of probing going on. We see artillery leader coming in around here. Now we're starting to see some movement in the centre. These guys have not moved. They just unloaded and stayed there. It's really surprising me. Alright, we see an attack beacon coming down now. So, looks like we're going to see a push into this area. This flag is ripe for the taking. The single tick is still going for the Allies too. And really strong position on this flank. This flag is very well secured. Very well secured indeed. The two batters have gone down. There's three more coming in though. Oh no, the two, it looks like they're repositioned around here. Pack 43 up on the hill. Nice spot. Very nice spot indeed. Why is he moving forward and not firing though? I don't know. Needs to start firing. Can take these guys out, no problem. Kaboom! There goes one. We get the jumbo. Oh, is this the HE? Not really, but it's still going to do some work on him. Can he get a shot? Is he moving the jumbo out just to make it retarget? Oh, might go down here. These Pack 43s are vital weapons for the Axis. And it's pushed all the way through to the back line, all the way through here. This is what I was kind of worried about. Double tickies on. It's looking good for the Allies now. And in the meantime, push coming in over here. Smoke has been laid down. Looks like the Wolfram has done some work over here. Or something's done some work. So, Back to a single tick again quite quickly. Good reaction there. Artillery firing. Are they firing at the mortar half tracks? Go, takes one out. This is not good. Oh my god, he's going to lose them. Can't afford to lose these weapons. He really badly needs them. SK still firing away. Still pounding everything roundabout on this road. Supplies coming in. These guys are doing really well. Yeah, the dick on a tank hull is doing really good stuff. That is proper big dick energy going on there. 1311 now is slowly sort of being clawed back here. Marders doing their job. So pack back here. Did it finally go down? We've got a bailout there. Yeah, it looks like the jumbo is still there. It's not gone down. Is the Marder firing at the jumbo and just not having any luck with it? Is that a problem here? Looks like it. That's kind of sad. Oh, here we go. No, it's not going to do a lot from there. Needs to get this pack out and in action again. Needs to get rid of this jumbo. Starting to be a bit annoying. Ah, that's what it was. We've got some flames going on. There's just so much artillery out from the Allies. 1311 still on here. Still ticking. 16 minutes ago. The Axis... I can't believe there's... No one's really put anything into this forest. It's a big mistake. We're going to see some... Yeah, we're going to see some reinforcements coming into around here. That's what I would have hoped that would come earlier. Just need to bring them down here. Get them across into this forest. Secure this area. Then you can get this flag back fairly easily. But these Panzer IVs are not going to have much fun down this road. T-34-85 driving around for fun here. The flag... sorry, the Pack 43 has gone down. Werframen. I'm not sure what he's firing at here. Onto the AA. And he's probably going to... oh. Oh dear. Nope. That didn't work. Here we go. Now we're seeing a push in the central area. A lot of Jikari coming in. And yeah, they are going to unload in this forest. Why it wasn't done before, I'm not sure. But now the issue is they could all get picked off by a lone Sherman if one of them just shimmies over here. And likewise from the Allies, why they've not reinforced into this forest is just baffles me, really baffles me. A whole lot of things being reinforced into it. Again, it's coming down to the lack of armor, I feel like, on the Axis side. There's a lot of armor over here, but you're leaving it down to just one player, which is Stardekk, in order to micro his armor across the entire map. And I think this is the main disadvantage he's having at the moment. Whereas both Gonzo and Yamin, they've got their own armor in their deck. So if they need armor in, they don't need to rely on their teammates to make concerted pushes. This is the kind of risk you have to take. This Vercoten, if he gets eyes on this infantry, is dead. But this, I think all these are going to go down eventually, but it's a matter of these bleeding quite a bit. I think he should get the flag back. Jikari have made it into this forest. They should be able to come round through here now and start doing some issues. Potez, bomber coming in now. It's the first one I've seen in this game at the moment. I imagine he's already had one in before. Let's get a nice shot at the Vercoten. Vercoten, what am I saying? Vercoten's not even a thing. Potez. And there's a boom. Got a nice little loadout. And he's going to go down to the BF-109 instantaneously by the looks of it. Yeah. M1 gun coming in now. Pack. Not quite in the right position. Really aggressively deploying this M1 gun. Still no infantry into here from the Allies. Flag has been gained on this flank again. It's going to secure it, I think. Yeah, Avto's in here. We'll do some work. Oh, no. Big bombing run coming in. Ju-88 saving the day there. It's going to be really tough to hold this. Definitely needs more infantry in there. ASAP. Jikari doing Jikari stuff in the forest and killing things. Then getting picked off by a tank. And there's I think the Allies have got too much. Is Chikari out moving across there super, super, super fast. Marder down the road. Might pick off this guy, but yeah, it does. The M1 gun's not firing. I think you can see him, but for some reason he's just not quite in a proper line of sight. Weird little glitch there. Is he going to fire now? Yep, this Marder's going to go down. This is still right for the picking in a way. Oh, now we see plane train. One of them's going to kill it. Yeah, boom, 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 boom. Are they all going to go down though? Doubler's in there. Oh dear, that's pretty tragic. Are they all going to go down? 1, 2. I feel like it's going to go down as well. Oof, that's a heavy loss. Taking out one tank. Heavy, heavy loss. They are still behind. 11 minutes to go. 2 Rositas coming in now. Kind of a bit of overkill. I'm surprised they're not... Where's he putting them? Surprised they're not just put them on the ridge here. Just hold off this area. I guess it does need to be more aggressive though, now I say that. They need to be trying to tick them down. But I think in 10 minutes on a single tick they can do it. I think. If my calculations are correct. But, oh. As I say that, it just shows me the exact reason why he's bringing it in. Unloading in a very strange spot. This Rosita's fine straight down the road. Will pick off Panzer IIIs. Is he going to get out of line of sight in time? Barely. I think he's out now. Just about safe. But the other guy's going to pick him off from the other angle. Oh, what a crossfire. What's going on over here? And a lot of infantry coming in now. And are they going to arrive in time? All of these guys could just push across here, I feel, and destroy things. Panzer going down over here. What was that to? M5 gun there. Jakari finally got some infantry into here. Better late than never. Jakari kind of stuck. Kind of stuck in that position at the moment. And here we are. We're seeing the advance. Again, this flag is going to just completely get swamped any second now, I feel. And I don't think he has a reaction to this. Oh. Take it back. The planes are coming in again. Are they going to get their bombs off? They're going to get the rockets off. Good, good, good. Main piece of armor goes down. There's not as much AA back here either, so I think he's going to get out fine. Might get one of them. Nope. Looks like they're getting out. Just needs to retreat the recon plane. And that has just about stunted that attack. But I think they're going to get in here. The TNT going to go off on this guy. Really needs to just jump him out the building at this point. Use a mortar to lay down some smoke. Cover him. Panzer IV coming up in this area now. Is it AT weapons? There's still no AT weapons in here. Man alive. Tricky stuff. Doubler's actually running out of ammo now. Is he doing that on purpose with the recon plane? I don't think he is. It's nearly gonna... We might even go down here. Very nearly. But single tick is still on. It's a 14-10. Yamin and Gonzo are kind of in control of this at the moment. This flag can be taken... Oh, actually, not now. There's a lot of infantry coming here. These Rositas, it's the HE on them is doing the job. One of them's being moved out into the heavy cover here. We'll be able to take out this Marder. I just don't think they've got the armor. Oh. Speak of the devil, say they come. But still, I just don't think they have the armor to do the job. If you're curious about the picks and bans and how it works in this 2v2 league, the dual league, basically each team picks any six. Well, of course they pick their faction, then they pick 6 divisions. And the opponent then bans 2 of those divisions, and they can pick from the remaining 4. So you're always going to find some pretty strong divisions in these 2v2s. But Rapana, I just don't feel like it's... If it's going to work on a map, then it would be this one, I guess. It seems like in the late grindy game, the lack of armor is just... It makes it really hard to manage. And we've got a double tick on now. And the allies are ahead. Does this mean it is going to be Yamin and Gonzo in the final against Farid and Humayun? It appears so at the moment. Still 7 minutes to go. Can be pulled around. Mortars back here. Fully loaded. Not firing as of yet. 50 mils. Not firing either. Looks like he's distracted elsewhere on the map here. This looks like it's just fallen to pieces now. Looks like it's over. Oh, nice takeout there. That's going to be helpful. And we do see the surrender coming. It's 16-8 now. And, yeah, it's over. Very well played by Homer and Stardekk. Oh, Rapana. It's just not worked out for him in that game. Unlike the last game where he did really... Well, in his very first game, actually, did really well. And the previous game, this was just a bit too much. That's the thing with Rapana. You get a lot of artillery, but it's not particularly great. And the artillery tactic worked an absolute treat here. The question now is, how is this gonna show up when it comes to Farid and Humayun? With their, are they going to do double Maverick against double balance like every game? Because it's going to be interesting. Usually what puzzled me in the last matchup with Fitz, who was it? Fitz and Kiwa. Usually if someone goes double Maverick and you've got one balance, you just go one balance, one Maverick. And you can pretty much hold out quite well throughout B, and then you just got the massive points advantage in the late game. So I think we might be seeing that happening in another game. I think we might be seeing a strange mixture of incomes, possibly. I've been looking at what Farid and Humayun have been doing, so I might think we might even see some V for Victory. Maybe even some Vanguard coming in. Who knows? Very effective on some maps, and they're very experienced in playing 2v2 games, team games. Anyway, that is that. So, the final. Not been played at the time I'm speaking now. Hopefully this weekend they get some games going. It's a best of 3 or a best of 5. It's entirely up to them. I'll let you know as soon as I know what's going on there. Alright, that is it. Bye-byes.